I started with zero experience in this field. Nothing whatsoever. I started with zero. I knew nothing about branding. I knew nothing about social media. I knew nothing about coaching. But I started anyway. And I've learned a great deal. And today I'm going to share with you everything I've learned along the way. If you've been holding back thinking that you were not ready, this video is definitely for you. Hi everyone, welcome to Kabuto's Corner. Here's a channel that is dedicated to helping creatives and aspiring entrepreneurs to bring their ideas into life. But here's the thing, when I started not too long ago, I had no idea what I was doing. I had no experience in any of these fields, either social media, content creation, coaching. I didn't know anything about it, but what I knew that I wanted to help anyone who was like me, someone who had big dreams and had no clear starting point. I'm happy to tell you about some of the things I have learned. So let's dive in. So lesson number one is you do not need to be an expert to start. That's the first thing I've learned. You do not need to be an expert. So the idea is always, if you're teaching about something, if you're coaching about something, every time you talk about something, the myth is that you have spent countless hours on that thing. And that is true for the most part. But it doesn't necessarily have to be true. It doesn't mean that you have to be an expert in that field. You don't have to be qualified to do it. Truth is, all you have to do is know something that I don't. And you are qualified to teach me on that thing. So just know one thing more than the other person. And according to me, you can teach me something. Because as long as I want to learn something and you can teach me, I'm always ready to listen. So it is the same with being an entrepreneur or a creative. You don't need to know a lot of things. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to, have some, distinguished honors of some sort. I'm not saying it's bad. No, it's good. If you have them, well and good. Teach us something. If you don't, then what do you know? And if you do, are you passionate enough to teach me about that? If you are, well, let's do that. So for the longest time, I didn't want to do this because even though I wanted to do it, I didn't believe that I could do it because I'm no expert. So I kept learning, I kept researching, I kept just doing various things because I'm not qualified, or I felt like I wasn't qualified. But guess what? You don't need to be an expert. All you need to do, just know a tad bit more. You can teach. And that works perfectly. Simple as that. If you want to start something and you feel unqualified and you feel like, you don't have enough, I bet you that you know enough to start. So stop thinking, stop feeling unqualified and just start. Right? Yeah. I'm a coach now, so I'm telling you to start. So you might as well start. Lesson number two. Taking action beats overthinking every time. Yeah, overthinking. Let's talk about overthinking. So when you start overthinking, you think about, okay, I want to start this. Yeah, it's a really good idea. Is it? I don't know. But so if I'm to start this, what am I going to use? Camera. Okay, which camera am I going to use? Am I going to use my phone camera? Am I going to use which camera is good? You start, browsing, going through brands. This brand, that brand, that brand. How much is it? Can I raise this money? Is that going to be good for my videos? Really? Let me see. Who is saying what? What is... lots of things start running into your head. And you're just overthinking. And we haven't even gotten to where you start to write the content or you starting that business. Which location is good? Which, what product are you going to sell? What service are you going to deal in? Is that really good? And you're just overthinking. You're not taking action. Are you? No, you're just in your head. So, myself, I used to overthink a lot, and it took me so many years before starting this because all I kept doing was overthinking, and I couldn't start. I couldn't take action. And I know it's very hard to make that first step. Don't overthink it. Just start. Just do it. And once you do it, you realize, oh, you didn't need to overthink. For me, If I could go back to the beginning, I'll just tell myself, start, man, start. You don't have to overthink anything. Just keep going. Yeah? Just keep going. Lesson number 3. Lesson number what? Lesson number 3. Lesson number 3. Okay, let's go with lesson number 3. So lesson number 3 is consistency is greater than perfection, or is better than perfection. How you want to put it? But consistency is better than perfection. Okay. So obviously the myth or the thought is, if you want to do something, it has to be perfect. It has to be good. Right or wrong? Right? No, wrong, wrong. Very wrong. You don't have to be perfect because you're starting. And like we've said, you're just maybe, you just know one idea more than the other person. So how can you be perfect in that? You won't, obviously. It's not going to work, right? You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. So that means do it today, do it bad, do it messy, and then do it again. But when you do it again, don't do it messy like the last time. Just do it 1% better than last time. And in my book, as a coach and as a creative, I will understand. I will see that, yeah, this person has done something better. There's progress here. Because guess what? When you do it the third time, do it 1% better than you did it the second time. So in that graph is moving up. You were doing better. You were getting better. You were doing much better. You're consistent. You're showing up. And we're noticing that you're showing up. And that's all we need. Keep showing up. Keep doing better. Keep doing better. You don't need to be perfect, man. Because if you go for perfect, you will wait and wait and wait. And you'll never do it right. You will never start to begin with, because you will record. You will try and write a business plan. You will try and find the perfect circumstance to start. It will never be perfect. But if you start wherever you are, if you start however it is, and improve over time, that's the hack right there. That's the trick right there. That's the lesson right there. So consistency is greater than perfection. That's the lesson, right? Now I'm done over there. And now let's go to lesson number 4. Lesson number 4. Lesson number 4. Lesson number 4 says, fear of judgment. The truth though is that never fully goes away. The fear of judgment. So at first, I was scared how people are going to look at me. Yeah, oh, you know that guy? Yeah. Nowadays he does videos. Yeah. These kids nowadays, man, they don't appreciate real work. Yeah, and you see what he's doing? I don't think he's serious with life. Does he know how life is hard? Life is very hard, yeah? But I don't think he knows. These kids, man, these kids. I was scared of what people will say, how people will look at me. They will look like, it's like I'm not serious with my life. It's not like, it bothered me for so long. So I couldn't do what I wanted to do, yeah? Because when you come from a society where people believe in real hard work, how can you start saying that, I want to do something online? Yeah, I'm a content man. I'm a content creator. I'm a creative. What is that? Okay. Anyway, the fear of judgment never really goes away. But what I came to realize was, those people who judge me, they've never really done something daring in their lives themselves. No. They might have done something good. That's a given, yeah? But it's not daring. You know why? Because it's very safe. You do something because this is what people do. And if you like that, that's good. Go with it. Best of luck to you. But I don't want to do that. I want to do something that I'm passionate about. I want to do something that challenges me. I want to do something that, I want to wake up in the morning because I want to do this. But if I can't feel that motivation in the morning to wake up and do it, then why would I do it? Yeah? And the people who judge me, They have never walked a day in my shoes to know how it feels. And this is true because those people who have, dared to walk in your shoes, they will not judge you. They will look at you. They will appreciate you. They will appreciate the progress that you're making. They will appreciate every step that you're doing. They will know that you are doing something for yourself because you know where you want to go. You know who you want to be, and you're aspiring to do that. And they will try the best they can. Even if they can't support you at times, they won't judge you. They'll respect you. So every time, if someone judges you, just know that they don't know what goes on in your head. They don't know what goes on in your life. And guess what? They don't matter. That's it. They don't matter. Yeah. All right. Lesson number 5. Now, the lesson number 5, this is the final lesson for today. The lesson number 5, final lesson number 5. Well, the best way to learn is by doing. Yeah, I guess that sums it up. For many years, what did I do? Research. Yes, I was researching, brainstorming ideas. If the people who know me closely, I like to brainstorm, man. I can brainstorm for weeks. But what happens is you research something and then you start brainstorming, and every time you brainstorm, a new idea comes up. Sometimes it's an improvement of the previous idea, but sometimes it's a totally new idea. And sometimes you get stuck in a loop where you research and brainstorm. You never get to act on it. You never get to do anything with it. So it's always just, ideas, and research and back again. So it's just ideas, brainstorming ideas, and then pull up, select, and we start again. Where do we go from there? It's just a loop where you never get to action any of the things you have, and you never move. So years go by, you're still brainstorming, you're still having this idea, man, and then you get to, hey, I don't know, 50, 60, hey, man, you're gone. And you're still brainstorming this crazy idea. The problem, though, is you keep brainstorming for too long, someone else does it. And now you have to start afresh because someone else has already done what you wanted to do, and it's not new anymore. It's already saturated, so you have to start again. So you know what? Start. Truth is, the very few weeks I have started, I have learned a lot than when I research. Because when you research, it's theoretical. You research a general idea. You can break it down, but still general. But when I get to do it, then I learn something. I'm like, oh, I thought this was, no, it's not like that. This is how you do it. And you do it. And it works. And now I know a better way to do it because I have done it. You do something else, you learn something new. And you move, because this is how it's done. So when you do it, you learn more and you learn better than when you just brainstorm. So action, you learn more by doing than by researching. And I guess I'm done. Mic drop. No, I can't drop it, man. It's very expensive. I can't drop it, but yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so if you want to start, if you've been waiting to start something, then this is your sign that you should wait for nothing else. Just start. What is that one idea that you've been sitting on for a while? Just drop it in the comment section and let's talk about it, right? I'm on a new journey where I will be documenting everything that I learn along the way. And I'm hoping that you come with me as we go towards this journey of, finding ourselves and finding our destinies. And I'll be there for you. I hope that you can be there for me. Even if it's to cheer me on, I'll cheer you as much as I can. If this was very helpful to you, subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you again. Until the next video. See ya. Bye.